President Reed, Dean Schrader, members of the Board of Trustees, officers of the university, deans and vice presidents, guests of honor, members of the faculty, candidates for graduation, family and friends. Welcome to the 154th Annual Commencement of Loyola University Chicago for the College of Arts and Sciences. As we begin, I would like to draw your attention to the university's land acknowledgement statement on the inside front cover of your program, honoring the heritage of the grounds we walk. Now, will everyone who is able please stand for the posting of the colors by the Loyola University Army ROTC Color Guard and the playing of the national anthem by the Loyola Wind Ensemble. We ask that you remain standing until after Father Jerome Overbeck of the Society of Jesus gives the invocation.
So let us pray. Gracious God of us all, we gather at this commencement to remember and to give thanks. Thanks for your many gifts which enable us to be here for this amazing event. Thank you for our family and friends who've supported us in more ways than one. They buoyed our spirits, especially in those early pandemic times, and encouraged and challenged us to stay the course, to cross the finish line. Thank you for our faculty and mentors who helped us enlarge both our knowledge base and our circle of concern, to understand perspectives we had never even considered, and to integrate them thoughtfully. Thank you for our classmates who enabled us to smile and to break the tension when we were taking things way too seriously. And bless this next leg of our journey as we begin to share with others the gifts we've received and worked with, as we deepen our trust that you are still with us, accompanying us as we build a more just world, as we further our education beyond the walls of academia, and help us to continue to learn to ask for what we need. For the choices we make shape the lives we live. And may these choices benefit not only our own individual lives, but also serve the common good. Then your ways of thinking and acting in this world will prevail. And all of this we pray, O God, for your greater honor and glory. Amen.
Thank you, Father Overbeck. Will everyone please be seated? It is now my pleasure to present Dr. Peter Schrader, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. Buchholz, and good morning to the class of 2024. As I look upon the sea of smiling faces in front of me and around this entire arena, it is truly an honor to welcome you to the 154th commencement ceremony of the College of Arts and Sciences here at Loyola University, Chicago. Each of you, as a member of the graduating class of 2024, has been part of a very special academic home, the College of Arts and Sciences. Since its founding in 1870, the college is home to 20 academic departments and 39 interdisciplinary programs and centers that span an array of intellectual pursuits, ranging from the natural sciences to the computational sciences to the humanities, the social sciences, and the fine and performing arts. We, the College of Arts and Sciences, are especially proud that each of you, as members of the graduating class of 2024, has been prepared to think critically, to engage the world of the 21st century at ever-deepening levels, and to become caring and compassionate individuals for others. Each of you can be extremely proud of what you've accomplished during your academic careers. You were introduced to ways of thinking that were different than those you grew up with. You discovered new and exciting ideas through your classes. You achieved mastery over a chosen area of study. You developed your professional abilities, and perhaps most importantly of all, you have made lifelong friendships. These accomplishments serve as the heart and soul of our Jesuit-inspired education and what it means to be a graduate of the College of Arts and Sciences. You as students also have the distinction of having been students during the COVID-19 pandemic. And your resilience and your creativity were truly impressive as you not only met, but surmounted the academic challenges associated with the pandemic. You are truly part of an exceptional generation of students. Please give yourselves a round of applause. So without any further ado, please allow me to end by thanking everybody gathered here today as members of the extended family of the College of Arts and Sciences for coming together to celebrate this incredible academic moment. And most importantly of all, please join me in congratulating the graduating class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Schrader. With pleasure, I now present Bridget Kathleen Ard, candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Arts English, who will offer some remarks on behalf of the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good morning, President Reed, Dean Schrader, Dr. Buckles, family, friends, and graduates. What a great day it is to be a Rambler. This is a momentous day for us graduates. I applaud everyone for being here so early. I hope the hangover is not too bad. The importance of this achievement cannot be understated. When I first visited Loyola as a junior in high school, I was not only enamored by the architecture and the natural beauty of the lake, but the collective dedication the students shared through cura personalis. To many, this phrase may just be another silly Latin exclamation like e pluribus unum, veni vidi vici, and of course, Wingardium Leviosa. To this graduating class, cura personalis, or care for the person, is a motto that we have implemented from our studies and into our everyday lives. Throughout my undergraduate career, I have not only been enlightened by my English studies and the wonderful professors of the department, but by the courses required outside of my major, which I will admit was an annoyance to me as an underclassman. The purpose I can see now is the integration of holistic knowledge which we will carry through the rest of our lives as our duties to care for the whole person. These diversified studies are precisely what makes the Loyola experience unique and what can help contribute to the common good. Congratulations again to the class of 2024. I hope this service to others stays with all of you. And as Father Pedro Arrupe stated, only by being a person for others does one become fully human. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to welcome back Dean Schrader, who will introduce our commencement speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Buckholz. And it is truly an honor and a privilege to introduce Chief Justice Mary Jane Tice as this morning's commencement speaker. In 1971, Chief Justice Tice received her bachelor's degree in history from the College of Arts and Sciences right here at Loyola University, Chicago, after which she earned her law degree from the University of San Francisco in 1974. As one of our most distinguished alumni, Chief Justice Tice transformed her love for history and the law into an incredibly inspiring career, ultimately serving at every level of the judiciary in the state of Illinois. From 1974 to 1983, She served as assistant public defender in Cook County. In 1983, she was appointed associate judge in the Circuit Court of Cook County, beginning her illustrious career as a judge. And in 2010, she was appointed to the Illinois Supreme Court, where she has served as Chief Justice since 2022. Chief Justice Tice is extremely active in the professional legal community. She has served as president of the Appellate Lawyers Association, the Illinois Judges Association, and the Illinois Judges Foundation. She has been a member of the Board of Governors of the Illinois Bar Association and the Board of Managers of the Chicago Bar Association, and is a member of the Women's Bar Association of Illinois. Chief Justice Tice is also the recipient of an incredible number of legal honors, including the American Constitution Society's Legal Legend Award, the Illinois Judges Association's Lifetime Achievement Award, the Chicago Bar Association's John Paul Stevens Award, the Juvenile Justice Initiative's Champion of Children's Rights Award, and the Illinois Bar Foundation's Distinguished Service to Law and Society Award. In short, Chief Justice Tice is a true public servant who has combined her love for history and the law with incredible civil engagement or civic engagement and public service. So please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Chief Justice Mary Jane Tice.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you certainly, President Reed and Professor Buckles and Dean Schrader for this wonderful invitation to be here, and thank you for that introduction. But let me tell you the truth. There's a lot of stuff that I've done. It makes me tired just to hear all of those things. But if I want to tell you that the most important things in my life are wife to John Tice, mom to 2 kids, and yes, 7 grandchildren. That's my most important achievement. So congratulations to all of you, the graduates here today. This is the culmination of so much hard work that you've put into your education. This means what you did in high school and your prep for the SAT and waiting to get that wonderful letter, or was it an email that told you you could come to this historic school? And then when you got here, there were exams and activities and challenges from day to day. And all of that brought you to this moment. But before we begin, I'd like to do this. I'd like to recognize, give a special shout out to your moms and dads and siblings, and yes, my team, the grandparents who got you here. Congratulations to all of you. It's a happy day for all of us here, and it's a happy day for Loyola, this university that has been here not long, but before the Chicago fire. There was a Loyola University in Chicago. So it's a happy day for the city of Chicago as well. Personally, for me, I'm thrilled to be here because, yes, I am an alum, graduating from, yes, the class of 1971, a long time ago. It was a very different world when I attended school here. We took notes by hand, how about that? Not on laptops. We made calls on landlines, no cell phones. There was no social media. There was no AI. The buildings didn't look this way when I was here on campus, nor did the campus look this way. What you see today is very beautiful and has developed certainly since the time I was here. But even if it wasn't quite as beautiful when I was here, there are certain things I think that remain true about the spirit of Loyola. I'm sure you have all experienced that this is a place where you make real, deep, important relationships in your life. Now, you're about to go in different directions. And that's kind of sad in some ways. You've been so close, but after today, you really will be going in different directions. But I predict for most of you, you will stay close to the people that you met here. That's true for me. So many of my dearest friends in my life, the people who stood up for me at the hardest time of my life, were my friends that I met at Loyola. Most especially in January of 1969, at the Student Union, not too far from here, I met John T. Tice. He was the arts critic. He was the arts critic for the newspaper, and I thought, he's so cool and sophisticated. And I still think he's cool and sophisticated after 53 years of marriage. So those relationships are so important. But what we've heard and what you know is that your education here, specifically in the College of Liberal Arts, it has taught you not just facts, names, etc. It's taught you a different way of thinking, of seeing the world, how to think critically and creatively. Now, you heard that I was a history major, and for some that seems boring, but I bet for some of you, you enjoyed it. And the professor and I had a long discussion about the War of Roses a few minutes ago, and I still think it's interesting. But what I learned, so many things I learned from that kind of study. Let me tell you an example, sort of an aha moment that I occurred in my life here as a student at Loyola. So I like history. I like to read the stories. I like to read about people and events and that kind of thing. And I took a course here in American diplomatic history, and I thought that was really cool. We all know some basic stuff about our country, but the thought about what does our country, through the years, what does it look like to people outside of our country, all across the world. And I loved the course, and I studied real hard, and I knew all the dates and all the names, and I was ready for that multiple choice test and to spit out all those dates. Was I in for a surprise? The final exam had one question. Describe Franklin Roosevelt's diplomatic policy. Whoa, wait a minute. This is not multiple choice. This is not just coming up with names. You don't start writing. You have to step back and think about this. It's one of the most important periods of our American history. You have to put it in context, prioritize, contextualize, analyze. What do I think about diplomatic history during World War II? You don't just spit those kinds of things out. It has to come from within, come through the process of critical thinking. So that's what that moment, truly that moment in college, was an intellectual awakening for me of what it means to be a true, serious thinker. And I will tell you, those skills that I learned at Loyola have stayed with me in my professional life for sure, and my personal life as well. Let me say something else about being a student at Loyola. It was here that I learned very key values in my life. To be a person for others, to be a person of service. Those Jesuit principles have shaped me as a graduate through the rest of my life, of who I am and the paths I've chosen. So what did happen, as you heard, is that that nice boy that I met, John Tice, went to California to go to law school, and since I thought he was so cool and sophisticated and we decided to be married for 53 years, I followed him. So I attended the University of San Francisco, another Jesuit school. Sometimes I say that I should have gone to Loyola Law School. I'm kind of a Loyola Law School wannabe, but the University of San Francisco is, I call it Loyola by the Bay. It's very much the same school, except in another beautiful place, and I learned, I had a wonderful time, but continued to base my worldview, my commitment, my professional life to improve people's lives, to be a person for others. It's a very powerful experience when someone tells you, my family is falling apart, there's been a terrible accident, or my disabled child has been denied an accommodation, can you help me? I've learned that that's what lawyers do. In people's moments of crisis, there are lawyers who are there to say, yes, I can help you. Now, since law school, I have been a public defender representing people who are alone and afraid. And now for many years, I've been a judge. And so for me, I've had a title for more than half my life. People say, hey, Justice, how about the weather today? Loyola, pretty cool, huh, Justice? Or how about those Cubs, Justice? It's kind of like my first name. But it takes my breath away every time. This is my name, Justice. It's a heavy burden, it's joyful, but it hits me every time someone makes such a casual comment. So what does this mean, justice? It's more than a title, and its meaning goes way beyond the justice that's meted out in our courtrooms every day. One doesn't have to be a lawyer or a judge to be part of justice. I know that all of you are, as Loyola students, among other things, trained in theology, right? And so undoubtedly you have learned the great books of the Old Testament, the book of Genesis, the book of Deuteronomy. And you know the stories there where the Lord told Moses what the Lord's commandments were for the people. And Moses came back and told his people what the Lord's commands were for them. Now, it probably didn't look like it did in the movie, right? The whole Ten Commandments thing. Here's a hint. You know those tablets that you see in the movie where they have Roman numerals in front of each one of the 10 Commandments? I'm a historian by education. The Jewish people are celebrating the year 5,784 this year. The Roman Empire wasn't established until about 250 BC. That means for about 5,000 years, there were no Roman numerals, okay? So that's not what it looked like. That's not how Moses taught the people about God's commandment. But when you read those wonderful books, you see that there are themes that run through God's commandment. And in the book of Deuteronomy, at the end of the book of Deuteronomy, Moses realizes this is the end of his life, and he is instructing the people and reminding the people of God's commandments, knowing Moses, will never see the promised land. And the very ending of one of his sermons at that point, he gives the people the Lord's commandment. And this is what it says. Justice shall you pursue. What does that mean to us? Every single one of us, every single one of you are called to work for justice, to pursue justice. Big idea, what does it look like? How do you walk out of this room and pursue justice? The way I look at it, pursuing justice, seeking justice, creating justice, it's a process. It's never easy, it's never linear, it's never completed. It's a lifelong discernment of what justice means. So what must be done? What must we do in pursuit of justice? Or to state it differently, how do we do this justice thing? The answer to that defines who we are individually and who we are as a society. I would posit this. We do this justice thing by dedicating ourselves to fairness in all of our endeavors and interactions, by making decisions that make the world a better, brighter place. We do that justice thing by speaking up for those less fortunate, whose voices may have been hushed by the forces around them. And most importantly, we do that justice thing by loving our neighbors as individuals and doing more to repair the tears in our communities. As you make the transition from your lives as college students to wherever Loyola takes you, use these Jesuit principles that you have built into your life as a foundation. Connect your life to something bigger than yourself. both professionally and personally. And I promise if you do that, you will find joy and meaning in wherever life takes you. These are Jesuit ideals. These are Ignatian ideals. These are Loyola ideals. In all of your accomplishments and achievements and for all of your hard work and determination, well done. Congratulations, and I look forward to watching each one of you set the world on fire for justice. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chief Justice Tice, for your powerful and inspiring words. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences will now be presented. Dr. Peter Schrader, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, will make the recommendations to the President, who, in turn, will confer the degrees. I would like to invite President Reed and Dean Schrader to the center podium.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? President Reed, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. The candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for their degrees, and I recommend these degrees be conferred upon them.
By the authority granted to Loyola University Chicago by the state of Illinois and vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I am pleased to confer the baccalaureate degrees on all the candidates recommended and presented by the Dean and faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences. As a sign of your new academic status, please move your tassels from the right side to the left. Congratulations.
The candidates for all baccalaureate degrees will now come forward by major to be recognized by name, as directed by marshals. Dr. Joyce Knight, Associate Dean of Student Academic Affairs and Advising, and Dr. Adam Patrakowski, Assistant Dean of Student Academic Affairs, will read the names of the graduates. Candidates who have not yet been taken out of their rows may be seated again. Friends and families, please remain in your seats and hold your applause until all the degrees have been recognized, so that each candidate's name may be heard distinctly by their family and loved ones. Guests are not permitted on the arena floor or near the stage. Professional photographers are taking photographs of the candidates, and these photos will be available to you in the coming days. Thank you for your cooperation.
I am pleased to read the names of the graduates receiving their degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. Receiving the degrees Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science Classics, and Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry and Biochemistry. Zainab Akram, cum laude. Paloma Athena Agonast, honors, cum laude. Nathaniel Michael Belshin, honors, cum laude. Kishan H. Barwad. Benjamin John Blahusiak. Alexandra Caroline Boutel, magna cum laude. Claire Jansen Calhoun, honors magna cum laude. Shan Cao. Jose Angel Guevara Castro. Madeline Elaine Collins, magna cum laude. Grace R. Dudley. Grace Lydia Fleming, honors, summa cum laude. Cole W. Jabber, summa cum laude. Caroline Howson, magna cum laude. Samuel Lawrence Jesuit, honors, summa cum laude. Julia Christina Kaniuk, honors, summa cum laude. Daria Patricia Kozik, cum laude. Andrew Peter Kramer, honors, magna cum laude. Young Hao Su, magna cum laude. Zachary Scott Kreiner, honors, magna cum laude. Conrad S. Katruba, honors, summa cum laude. Tiffany Lamb. Alexandra Marcella Lambre. Hisham M. Latif, cum laude. Anthony M. Maltese, honors, summa cum laude. Afia Mejabin. Angel Sebastian Munoz, magna cum laude. Heba J. Patney. Daisha Miriam Pereira, honors, summa cum laude. Kimberly Jean Peel, cum laude. Camilla Magdalena Prujeda. Andrew Michael Retz, Jr., magna cum laude. Alexa Louise Schnell, summa cum laude. Yasmin Tanvir Sheikh, honors, cum laude. Andrew K. Song, honors, magna cum laude. Lauren Nicole Thompson, honors, magna cum laude. Alex Michael Tollison, honors, magna cum laude. Adam Joseph Van Diepen. Isabella Bendel Vary. Samantha Grace Wright. Kelly Marie Zervo, summa cum laude, the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice and Criminology. Jana Sheda Abdul Khalil, honors, summa cum laude. Thank you, everyone. We want to make sure that the graduates' names are heard. Thank you. Aisha Khalid Ali. Abigail Denise Alvarez, summa cum laude. Julia C. Aristolidis, magna cum laude. Nadia Atia. Michaela Colleen Oren, summa cum laude. Adrian Bailey. Madeline G. Baroni. Keisha Bhatia. Madeline C. Bryan, magna cum laude. Amelia R. Bergstrand, honors cum laude. Ashley Carrera, summa cum laude. Isabel Christina Carvajal. Muskan K. Dot, magna cum laude. Carter Everett Duncan, cum laude. Hannah Michelle Ure, magna cum laude. Christina Grace Faltz. Jeremiah Arkeen Jabbar Harad, cum laude. Olabukunola Ireti Ibrahim. Julian Alexander Jang, honors cum laude. Jacob Dwayne Johnson. Alexander Daniel Kierna, summa cum laude. Nicholas J. Loomis, cum laude. Itzel Estella Marcha. Elizabeth Murphy McGlynn. Jasmine Charisse Mendoza. Ashley Karen Michelson, magna cum laude. Aaliyah Marie Moore, cum laude. Blake Alistair O'Brien, summa cum laude. Logan Masika Silva. Caitlin Marie Stepanidis, cum laude. Dylan James Stone. Mackenzie Ann Stott. Lucille Mary Simoniak, cum laude. Mary Reese Talty, magna cum laude. Sean Patrick Toner. Savannah L. Van Vuren, cum laude. Justin Joel Vargas, summa cum laude. Jessica Villalobos. Jillian Grace Wagner, cum laude. Ella R. Westridge, magna cum laude. Mira Rachel White, cum laude. The Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology. Receiving the degree, Bachelor of Science in Engineering Science, Lila Rayleigh Arinfanthu, summa cum laude. Laura N. David. Benjamin Birkland Dobbins. Damian Alexander Gonzalez, cum laude. Alexander P. Kosorchik. Lauren Ann Manusos, magna cum laude. Sydney E. Mars, magna cum laude. Sophia Marie Matheson, summa cum laude. Hewan Adimasu Melki, cum laude. Aniruth Karthiki Senthilkumar, magna cum laude. Leah Veronica Smith, summa cum laude. Zijin Wu. Katrina Star Zeminiak, cum laude, the Department of Engineering Science. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Arts in English, Adrian Elizabeth Acker, honors summa cum laude. Bridget Kathleen Ard. Michael Neil Baker III. Caroline Grace Bell, magna cum laude. Allie Helena Bertowski, magna cum laude. Dylan Pinkowski Cabrera. Evelyn Marie Castor, magna cum laude. Sarah Ingle Klein, magna cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Call. Ashley Duval. Nina Megan Elsner, honors summa cum laude. Natalie Elward, cum laude. Emma Grace Fisher, honors summa cum laude. Kelly Danielle Fitzgerald. Meredith Ann Gerard, cum laude. Juliana M. Griggs, magna cum laude. Kenneth Jackson Hamrick, cum laude. Isabella Marie Hassler, summa cum laude. Sarah Isabella Huska, summa cum laude. Jonathan Sung-Soo Kim, honors magna cum laude. Courtney Denise Lewis, summa cum laude. Elena Villet Lim, magna cum laude. Taylor Madison Mansheim, honors summa cum laude. Christian Mata. Grant T. McHugh. Ian McIntosh, summa cum laude. Jennifer T. Nguyen. Carmen E. Ojeda, magna cum laude. Quinn Olividati Peters, honors. Hannah Mia Padret, magna cum laude. Shariza Palacios. Melissa Para. Thomas Stephen Phillips, honors, magna cum laude. Jessica N. Pompley, cum laude. Isela C. Quinones. Tamara Ristic, summa cum laude. Jacquelina Roman. Alyssa Angelina Romero, magna cum laude. Sophie Joyce Rounds, honors, magna cum laude. Lucia Ruffolo, cum laude. Daniele Yasmin Sierra, cum laude. Angel Silveira, Jr., honors, magna cum laude. David Spinola, cum laude. Caitlin Staffa, cum laude. Natalie Hope Streeter, magna cum laude. Peter Henry Stewart, summa cum laude. Ruth Margaret Sullivan, magna cum laude. Jasmine N. Tuberartis, cum laude. The Department of English. Receiving the degree, Bachelor of Arts in Fine and Performing Arts, Dance, Fine Art, Music, Visual Communications, and Theater. Nicolette C. Anacini, summa cum laude. Mariana J. Arnold. Elizabeth Kathleen Avery, summa cum laude. Haley J. Bachman, honors, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Quinn Ballantyne. Sarah A. Berthola. Kyle R. Boone, magna cum laude. Olivia Rose Brand. Rachel Lee Brower. Annabeth Marie Bretz, magna cum laude. Jameson Keith Briscoe, cum laude. Caroline F. Cady, summa cum laude. Nicole M. Karen. Amber V. Serpa. Megan A. Clifford. Megan Elizabeth Crane, cum laude. Joseph Armando Cunningham, honors. Erica Lauren D'Souza, magna cum laude. Mary Rose Dixon, summa cum laude. Megan M. Earhart, cum laude. Asha Emily Egmont, magna cum laude. Madeline B. Franz, honors, magna cum laude. Angelina Anna Giovanelli. Ainsley May Gomez, cum laude. Ana Karina Gonzalez. Kyla Gail Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Olivia Stinson Hill. Margaret Joy Hinton. Ethan Richard Colleran Hunkins. Malia G. Hunter, honors, summa cum laude. Safia Abdul Qadir Ismaili, magna cum laude. Catherine Mary Kramerer, summa cum laude. Hannah Grace Kwok, magna cum laude. Kiana Elizabeth Ledeen. Abigail Rose Lee. Chandler L. Leventhal, cum laude. Hannah Elise Lichwala. Bianca Joy Loglisi, honors. Anya Natalia Liu, magna cum laude. Isabel Rose McGovern. Michael Pasquale McGuire. Brody Kilroy Melia, summa cum laude. Valerie S. Montville, cum laude. Madeline Rose Morrison, cum laude. Mary Claire Muehlman, magna cum laude. Austin Christopher Murray. Catherine M. Nowak, honors, magna cum laude. Pauline Faith Pascua, magna cum laude. Brian Joseph Provenzano. Sophia Riffe, magna cum laude. M. R. Sosi, magna cum laude. Madeline Grace Soma Quick, magna cum laude. Alessandria Ray Thelen, magna cum laude. Noah Frederick Tibbetts, magna cum laude. Rose Sophia Tuvison, summa cum laude. Alex Kenji Umakubo, cum laude. Isabella E. Verani. Lauren Grace Venable, honors, magna cum laude. McKenna Lauren Warnickies, cum laude. Carmela Mary Whipple, honors, magna cum laude. Erica Susan Wong, honors, summa cum laude, the Department of Fine and Performing Arts.
Receiving the degree Bachelor of Arts in Global Studies. Dina Al-Ali, honors, summa cum laude. Isabel Aurora Inco Claudio. Jennifer Crystal Craig, magna cum laude. Shelby Elizabeth Davenroy, magna cum laude. Eileen R. Dean. Aaron Miles Friedman, honors, magna cum laude. Trinity Page Garrett. Ariel Aliyah Ann Gines. Winta G. O. Gurmai, cum laude. Emily Hane, honors, magna cum laude. Mary E. Kenna, summa cum laude. Grace Helen Key Quiros. Annabella Rose Malici, magna cum laude. Rafaela Taishira Pereira, magna cum laude. Allie Rose Weiping Renica, cum laude. Alyssa Samantha Rickert, magna cum laude. Iana Deborah Schneckloth. Paige Johnson Speed, magna cum laude. Michael Casimiras Stevens. Nathan Wiley Van Kampen. Jessica Ray Zovak, magna cum laude. The Department of Global Studies. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Human Services, Joanna Adai. Eleanor Ann Richardson Craig, summa cum laude. Sophia Moreno. The Department of Human Services. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Arts in Modern Languages and Literatures, Jose Rene Bedolla, cum laude. Erica Marie Chomowski, cum laude. Sophia A. Dimitriuk, summa cum laude. Eric Marion Goach, honors summa cum laude. Jacob G. Grandinetti, honors summa cum laude. Margaret Louise Hendricks, honors magna cum laude. Madeline Ann Lutterman, honors cum laude. Odalis Martinez. Benjamin J. Meitzler, honors magna cum laude. Satali Alejandra Pineda. Daisy Vasquez, magna cum laude. The Department of Modern Languages and Literatures. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience, Adesanaya Adele Ademokunwa. Shiza Alendre, magna cum laude. Jonathan Anglade. Adrian Arce. Hussein Asgarali, summa cum laude. Pedro Enrique Asenza Tavares Coroa, magna cum laude. Michael P. Azar. Matthew Amando Belliut, cum laude. Rachel Vincenza Barbanente, honors magna cum laude. Anthony Enrique Barbarina, cum laude. Luke Dominic Baumel, honors summa cum laude. Amanda Alia Bedoin. Molly Zhao Bowers, magna cum laude. Nathan Russell Brenenigan. Angelina Marie Buccio, magna cum laude. Lucia Burciaga. Maria I. Barrett. Alexandra Bush, cum laude. Sophia Isabel Canales de Valle. Michelle Capote. Alyssa Michelle Carlson, honors. Aisha Assad Chohan. Vanessa Lee Dang. Siddharth Day, magna cum laude. Sharad R. Dalokia. Lillian Hazel Edwards. Dulce Flores Castaneda. Daniel Cheyenne Ganad. Sarah Garaja, cum laude. Kevin Jack Grafan. Aise Sule Gulson. Charlene Isabel Palacio Guerrero, honors summa cum laude. Shannon Kelly Hakey. Joshua K. Henley, magna cum laude. Elma Imsarovic. Rathna Kaluri. Magdalena Karwazka. Kevin Charles Koshki, magna cum laude. Victoria M. Casas. Mariam Khalid, honors. Sophia Karim Khatun, honors magna cum laude. Sveta Koseli, honors magna cum laude. Miloš Mirishwaz Chamuski. Julia R. Laki, magna cum laude. Gabriela Lickwinko. Callista McClellan. Elizabeth Marquez, cum laude. Michael Lucas Matthews, magna cum laude. Molly Margaret Menekespi, magna cum laude. Esha Sanjay Mehta, honors cum laude. Zillard Menez. Chloe Rose Michael, cum laude. Saida Murdadi. Junaid Mohammed, honors. Sumaya Mohammed, magna cum laude. Anna Maria Muzharevsky. Christopher Nacios, summa cum laude. Alejandra Nevarez. Star Wynn, magna cum laude. Anna Catherine Nickel, cum laude. Catherine Alexia Nicka. Lainey Eve O'Boyle, cum laude. Lola Faye Papanakolaou, honors cum laude. Aishi J. Patel, honors cum laude. Priyanka N. Patel, cum laude. Anisha Pethkar, magna cum laude. Cameron Min Hyap Pham, summa cum laude. Marcus Celso Piatani, summa cum laude. Lilia Mariah Savetslavova Pereva, honors. Aman Razi, honors cum laude. Emily Ann Rodriguez, cum laude. Charles Saylor Rogers, summa cum laude. Priscilla Gwyneth Ruiz, magna cum laude. Jennifer Marcela Ruiz Alas, magna cum laude. Kaylee Rose Ryan. Isabella Virginie Saborio. Jillian Renee Salmon. Stephen N. Sanchez. Gabriela Patricia Schneider, magna cum laude. Gwen Marie Schultz, magna cum laude. Araya Parkshith Shah. Hina Fatima Sharif, cum laude. Micah Deshay Smith. John D. Stathopoulos, magna cum laude. Nicole Stepien. Taylor Mackenzie Stevenson, honors summa cum laude. Alexander Joseph Stratman. Yamna Tabani, magna cum laude. Prakesh Venkat Tata. Lauren N. Tatum. Abigail Rose Thielbar, summa cum laude. Ryan P. Torgerson. Emily Cherry Torres, magna cum laude. Alexandra Stella Vushaj, magna cum laude. Megan Weiss, honors, magna cum laude. Amir Jihad Yassin. Hana Ok Kung Yon, honors, magna cum laude. The Department of Neuroscience.
Congratulations to the class of 2024 graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Can I please direct your attention to the screen as we stream a video message from the Loyola Alumni Association, followed by remarks from President Mark Reed.
Hello from Chicago. My name is Thad Wong from the class of 1996, and I am co-CEO of At Properties Christie's International Real Estate. I wish you all a big congratulations on one of the greatest accomplishments in your life, your graduation. After graduation, you are automatically welcomed as part of the Loyola University Chicago Alumni Association. It is now my pleasure to turn it over to my fellow alumnus, Dr. Steven Squinto. Dr. Squinto has had a remarkable career in the biotechnology company building and investing space. Speaking to you from Palm Beach, Florida, Dr. Steven Squinto.
Thanks, Thad, and congratulations to all of our graduates. I graduated from Loyola with 2 degrees. I am currently with JP Morgan Asset Management. I serve as the Chief Investment Officer and the Managing Partner of our newly created Light Sciences Private Capital Group. Loyola's goal is to find a meaningful way for all of our alumni to remain engaged with the university. For example, you can stay connected through Loyola's mentorship program, Loyola Linked. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Glennis Green. Dr. Green serves as the co-founder and executive director of the Black Researchers Collective. She joins us from Chicago, Illinois.
Thank you, Dr. Squinto, and congratulations, everyone. My name is Dr. Glennis Green, aka Dr. G, and I'm a 2009 graduate from the College of Arts and Sciences. A great way to stay in touch with Loyola is to keep in contact with professors and staff or attend one of the many alumni events. There will always be a way for you to stay connected. There are regional Rambler communities that you can be a part of, including in San Francisco, home of Reach Capital, co-founder and Loyola alum Jennifer Caroline. Jennifer taught in traditional public schools for 7 years, pursued an MA in education from Stanford, then went on to learn the craft of venture capital for almost a decade before co-founding Reach Capital.
Thank you so much, Dr. Green. I graduated from Loyola in 1997 from the College of Arts and Sciences. I'm a co-founder and partner at Reach Capital. Loyola was the first real mission-driven organization that I was a part of, and it had a major impact on my career, including the founding of Reach, a mission-driven venture fund focused on education. And it is so important to remain part of our community. So let's stay in touch. I urge you to take full advantage of these opportunities. Congratulations again on your graduation from Loyola University Chicago. You should be very proud. The best is yet to come. Go Ramblers!
On behalf of the faculty, the staff, and the entire Loyola University Chicago community, I offer you my heartfelt and deepest congratulations on this very special day, and extend a welcome, of course, to the family and friends who are joining us here in the arena and all of those who are watching online on the live feed. Now, as I arrived at campus this morning and walked near the lake, I couldn't help but be blown away by the beautiful sunshine reflecting off the lake and thinking, the sun really does shine on the College of Arts and Sciences. I had one prepared in case it was raining because this is a long week of commencements. Nothing can put a damper on your graduation day. It's a special day, and you've earned it, and you deserve all the fun, the excitement, and celebration that you are having already and will come later on today as well. Now, this is day 4 of 5 days of commencement ceremonies. We have 12 of them this week and 2 more college ceremonies this afternoon. And there are a number of people, of course, who go into making this event happen. They're behind the scenes, and it's a lot of work, and for that, we're extremely grateful. And there's a few of us, due to our roles, of course, are at all of the commencements as well. But there is another individual who doesn't have to be at all the commencement ceremonies, yet chooses to be here and is at all of them. And I'm talking, of course, about Sister Jean, who's in the back of the arena right now. She comes here for you, graduates. She's here for you. And we're blessed by her presence every single day. Now, graduates, I would ask you to please stand. I'd ask you to just take a moment to think and to acknowledge the people whose dreams of this day stretch all the way back to when you were born. Your parents and your family, of course, grandparents, aunts, uncles, other loved ones. And then also think of not only them, but the friends who provided advice, support, and companionship on this journey, and some of them may be here today. So you know where they are. Turn to them and give them a grateful round of applause and shout out. Now, graduates, years from now, or perhaps even days from now, few of you, if any, will remember the president of Loyola University Chicago who spoke to you at your graduation ceremony or greeted you as you came across the stage. And that's just fine with me. Because you're going to remember some other people, and these are the people you should remember. You're going to vividly remember the remarkable faculty and staff you encountered here. You will benefit from their insight and their care for the rest of your lives. And so please join me in honoring the Loyola faculty and staff who share in your achievements and celebration, and join me in saying thank you to them. We have already heard wonderful reflections and remarks from Bridget and our Chief Justice. So take comfort that this is going to be very brief, and I'm not going to have you standing there too long, graduates. I simply want to say to you that you have been privileged to be part of the Jesuit educational experience that is nearly 500 years old and more than 150 years old here at Loyola and in Chicago. And we seek to educate and to form in you the next generation of leaders who will be capable of shaping the future with competence, vision, justice, and charity, with a sense of calling, with concern for all of the human family. Now, you have received much during your time at Loyola, but remember that your education isn't ultimately just for you. It's for you to serve and to make a difference in your community, your family, your chosen professions, and in the lives of others. So we pray and we ask and we encourage you to go forward and to embrace your futures boldly and confidently, while always remembering that you are loved. We at Loyola love you. Your parents, family, and friends love you. Your God loves you. Thank you very much. Graduates, you may be seated. Now I ask everyone else here in the arena, if you are able, to please stand and join me for a final blessing upon our graduates. The blessing is located on the last page of the program book and will be displayed on the screens as well. And I invite you to extend one or both hands over the graduates and join me in saying, may God bless you and sustain you on this your graduation day. May the Creator of this vast universe keep you safe as you go forth from this place that has nourished your mind and your soul. And may the Almighty look down upon you and give you success in all your endeavors, courage in all your struggles and challenges, understanding in all that is new to you, wisdom to choose what is right and do what is good, perseverance in all you undertake, serenity and peace in the knowledge that you are not alone, that you are loved. May the Lord of all look kindly upon you this day and forever. Amen. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Will our graduates please rise? It is now my privilege to invite Nicolette Anachini, candidate for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Vocal Performance, and Bachelor of Arts, Film and Digital Media, cum laude, Madeline Rose Morrison, candidate for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Vocal Performance and Bachelor of Business Administration in Management, cum laude. Annabeth Bretz, candidate for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Vocal Performance and Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, magna cum laude. And Peyton Noel Wade, candidate for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Vocal Performance and Bachelor of Science in Psychology, cum laude, to lead the community in the Loyola University alma mater. Our student vocalists will be accompanied by the Loyola Wind Ensemble. Thank you to all of our talented musicians. Can we give them another round of applause, please? We ask that the audience please be seated until the recessional from the stage and the graduates have left the arena. Following the recessional, please join the graduates for a reception on the West Quad.